So for those of you who do not know me, I'll marry you. My name is Joseph Pinero. I serve as one of the operations managers for Team Span. So by the raise of hand, who among you know Dwayne The Rock Johnson? Hands down? Perfect. She has nothing to do with what I'm going to talk about. I'm here to talk about embracing innovation. So, late 80s up until mid 90s was considered the golden era of video rentals. There was a company named Blockbuster, which reigned supreme with its vast collection of VHS tapes and CDs. Yes, you heard that right, VHS tapes. Makes it a go-to place for movie lovers. But as the world evolved, so did the way people consumed entertainment. In 1996, a startup company named Netflix approached Blockbuster with a groundbreaking idea. An online subscription service that would now allow people to rent DVDs by mail. At the time, the idea was innovative. It was bold. Some people even considered that that was the future of entertainment. But Blockbuster's leaders were confident with their wins, dismissed the proposal. Fast forward to 2007, the digital age dawned. Netflix once again adapted, pivoted. They transformed from a DVD by mail service to now a streaming giant. As you guys know, this gave the subscribers unlimited access to movies and series. Blockbuster, on the other hand, retained their traditional business model, believing that the customers would still want the experience of going to actual stores when shopping for movies. But I think everyone knows what happened next. Netflix thrived, Blockbuster struggled. In 2010, Blockbuster filed for bankruptcy and became a cautionary tale of how important embracing innovation is. Their resistance to change led to their downfall. And I guess this also serves as a reminder for a world driven by fast-paced technology, embracing innovation isn't just beneficial, but also essential for survival. With the rise of AI and virtual reality, Team Span is your partner in this new age of innovation. But don't get confused. When we say innovation, it doesn't necessarily mean automation. It doesn't have to be like a fancy idea. In fact, it doesn't have to be revolutionary. Innovation comes in different forms. Let me provide you guys an example. Spedbox. It was a different approach at the time to address the demands of Team Span's recruitment needs. Coming up with an online training platform that would allow employees to subscribe to continuous learning, such as Roots. Personal innovation could be like a skill you've gained from Kaizen. Organizational innovation could be a change in behavior, like an AFI that you and your manager are working on. So being innovative is about daring to ask the status quo. Ask the process to check and see if it still serves its purpose. Be open to the idea that whatever worked 10 years ago may not be applicable this time around. When that happens, it's okay. It's a sign that we are growing. It's a sign that we are evolving. And it's also a sign that we are ready to move forward with what we want. So my favor for everyone that's listening and watching, be open-minded in embracing innovation, the driver of any industry. Be nimble enough to adapt to any changes. And when faced with changes, don't think of them simply as challenges, but more so as an opportunity to do something better. Again, my name is Josephine Yarga. Don't forget to hit the subscribe and like button.